And as you join the live stream, just drop your name and the course you're applying for in the comment section. I'm not going to make this live stream long. As you can see my face, I'm not very okay. But I just need to address something. I did not plan this live stream, honestly. No, I did not plan this live stream. I was just waiting for my class. My class, that's my JAMB online class, which is to hold by 8 o'clock today. It's to hold by 8 o'clock today. As I'm just waiting, I said, something just came to my mind and I was a little disturbed. So I say, let me do this live stream. Yeah, Kayode, welcome. Steven, somewhere, you're welcome. Can see you guys there. So I just said, let me do this live stream to address something. And what do I want to address? There are 6 things, which if you don't know, I doubt if you do well in JAMB. 6 things. I call them the roadmap to JAMB success. Call them the roadmap. Now, sometimes in my videos, maybe I must have said 1 or 2 of them, but I just say, let me put them together so that you know them. For those of you that know me, the energetic one, today I won't be jumping and shouting as I used to do, but I guess I'll pass the message on. Blessing, you're welcome. I can see you there. All right, so the first thing, Josiah, you're welcome. The first thing I would like to talk about as a roadmap to JAMB success. If you must succeed in JAMB in 2026, when I say succeed, you know there is difference between passing JAMB and succeeding in JAMB. There are 2 different things. Passing JAMB, okay, let's say JAMB is over 400. If you score 200 over 400, you passed. But do you succeed? There are 2 different things. So you can pass JAMB and you not succeed in JAMB. There are 2 different things. Yeah, I love the comment section. Story for children. You're welcome. Uche Chukujoy, you're welcome. Innocent Philip, you're welcome. Esther, I can see you there. Gift, I can see you there. You're welcome. Now, there are 2 different things. Like when you're talking about passing JAMB and succeeding in JAMB, they are totally 2 different. They are different things. Now, do you want to pass JAMB or you want to succeed? I believe nobody wants to. You know, you can pass JAMB and not succeed in JAMB, but you cannot succeed in JAMB and you will not pass JAMB. I don't know if you understand what I'm trying to say. All right. So I was calculating, I was just thinking, you have just about 71 or 72 days to JAMB. JAMB is 16th of April. So as of today, you have just, let's say, about 70 days to JAMB. Now, I was also considering you have 4 subjects to prepare for. 4 subjects to prepare for. And out of these 4 subjects, let's say you have, okay, somebody's even calculating it for me in the comment section, 69 days. Okay, but let's make it 70 days. Let's assume it's 70 days. And you have 70 days. If you have 70 days to the JAMB, divide 70 by 4 subjects you need to prepare for. That's approximately, let's just say 18 days. Can you use 18 days to finish one subject? Can you use 18 days to finish a particular subject? You see, it will be very difficult because if you must succeed in JAMB, you need to finish the subject. After finishing the subject, you also need to do past question, master past questions. You know, in one of my videos, I addressed that one mistake most of you are making is dying in past question when you've not read enough. Past question is good, but you shouldn't die in past question when you've not read enough. You should use past question as a guide, not as your sole, that's the only thing you are doing. But you're already making a mistake if that's what you're doing. Past question should be, you're adding it, not that is the main thing you are doing. Time is coming when past question should, if you check my channel, my old videos, like those videos I made for those persons that wrote JAMB last year, there was a time I was hammering on my channel that if you are reading your textbook at this time, you are wrong. If you are reading your textbook, you are wrong. Because there's time for everything. At this time, if you are just focusing on past question, you are wrong. But time is coming when if you open your textbook, you are wrong. Get me right. Time is coming. JAMB is starting on the 16th. In fact, throughout the month of April, you shouldn't focus on your textbook again. Be dying in past question. April 1st, April 2nd, be dying in past question. But now, use now to cover a lot. To cover a lot. All right. So the roadmap quickly. My JAMB online class starts by 8 o'clock. So I don't want this live stream to be more than 30 minutes. The first roadmap, the first thing I would like to point out, I have 6 things to point out today. The first thing I would like to point out is one subject can destroy your JAMB score. Most persons, they focus on their area of strength, the subject they love the most. I love the fact that most persons are reacting to this video. I love that. Please, if you've not reacted, react to it. If you've not comment something, like the video. You can also share it so others can hear. One word someone hears on this live stream can change everything. Can change everything. So do that person that favor by sharing the link. Share this live link to many persons, to your group, so that they can actually learn. You don't know the power of words. One word somebody will hear from today, you wouldn't know, but that word might be that thing that will change the person's perspective of JAMB and make that person to do well. You've helped somebody directly and indirectly. So share the link of this live stream now to your groups. Share it to those persons that you know needs to be here. All right. So the first thing I said is one subject can destroy your JAMB score. You love chemistry, but you don't like biology. So because of that, you leave biology, you just leave biology. Then you focus on chemistry. If you have 100 over 100 in chemistry, biology, you have 10 over 100. That has spoiled everything. Don't leave one subject aside. Don't leave any subject. Don't say, I don't used to like this subject, so you not. No, that's not the. That subject you're leaving behind, as I'm talking to you now, can spoil everything, can destroy your labor. You know, I'll just look at the scenario like this. Look at this scenario. If you put all the energy now and prepare for JAMB now and write the JAMB now and score what you want, get admission now, which one will be better? Is it you preparing well now and getting what you want, or still preparing next year? After preparing now, you still get to prepare next year. I don't know if you understand. Like, why not put all the effort now and get it done, wasting 1 year? Then next year you still prepare for JAMB. Then next year you still prepare for JAMB. Put all the effort now, get what you want. Don't leave any subject behind. That's one roadmap. That subject you are leaving behind can destroy everything, including English. You know, if you check statistics, the course people fail the most is English. Why? Because they're always leaving it behind. Now, all of you be sincere with yourself now. How many of you have opened English textbook to read? How many of you have been reading English? And that's one thing you don't know, that they have the same score. In fact, out of the 100, you know, you're going to be answering 180 questions in 120 minutes. That's JAMB. 180 questions, 120 minutes. So English is 60 questions. Then all other subjects, 40 questions. So English, you have more questions than other subjects, you see, and you're abandoning English. English is 60 questions in JAMB. All other subjects is 40 questions. 40 questions. Do you get what I'm trying to say? 40 questions. English 60. Out of the 60 questions in English, 10 questions will be from the novel. That is in this year's novel. This year's novel. What's this year's novel? What's this year's novel? The Village Headmaster. Is it? No, the Lucky Headmaster. The Lucky Headmaster. Okay. Seeing as I just said your weakness. You see, this applies to many persons here. Out of the 60 questions, 10 questions will be coming from the Lucky Headmaster. So please don't leave any subject behind. Use books that use like English. I know why most of you don't read English. You don't see what to read in English. Use A to Z. Like me now. Okay, like next week now, for those persons on my JAMB online class, I'm already preparing. You know what I do is weekends. I use weekends to prepare my lessons against next week. You can see my A to Z in English. You can see it here. This is my English textbook. I recommend this textbook for everyone writing JAMB. This is my own copy. You can see my name is even on it. This is my name, Excellence Simplified. I'm not writing JAMB. I bought it because I forgot the one I used to teach my students last year. I left it in my state. So the state I am now, I just have to buy this one. Read English. The next one, the next roadmap I would like to talk about is avoid half knowledge. What did I say? Avoid half knowledge. Half knowledge is dangerous. You read a topic, but you don't get in-depth knowledge of it. You are doing the wrong thing. Some of you are looking at the number of topics you've covered and not how well you've covered the one you've covered. Pardon my voice today. I can't shout as I used to shout and jump around as I used to jump around. It's God that is keeping me. This period, it has been God, because I don't know, but it's fine. Now, like I said, half knowledge is bad. Half knowledge is you read a topic, but you don't read to get in-depth knowledge of the topic. You read so that you can say, okay, I've covered 10 topics. I've covered 50 topics. It's not about, JAMB will not grade you by the number of topics you've covered, though. JAMB will only grade you by the number of questions you can answer. So any topic you've read, and that's the main thing I try to make those persons on my JAMB online class to understand. Any topic you've covered, just know that you are balanced in that area, that any question that comes from it, you'll be able to answer. And that's the purpose of we doing this brainstorming we used to do. Like on my JAMB online class now on WhatsApp. Like any lesson we take, any topic we take, we now do brainstorming on it. So that any question that comes from it, you should be able to answer. Do you understand? And that's why I always shout on that group chat that anybody, if you've not taken the lesson for the day, if you have not participated in the lesson for the day, because we have video lessons for the day, if you've not participated in the video lesson for the day, don't participate in the brainstorming, because it will be like waste of, you won't even understand what is going on. It won't help you. It will only help you if you've gone through the lesson with us for that day. Then brainstorming now, that's past question from different years, will now help you to, so this is it, so this is what I can see. That one will now help you. Do you understand? So I can see many persons. Stephen, you're welcome. Elizabeth, you're welcome. I can see you there. Everyone, you're welcome. Precious, you're welcome. Aziz, you're welcome. Christina, you're welcome. I can see everyone. You're welcome. You're welcome. Please share the link of the video to others so they can join. So avoid half knowledge. Any topic you've learned, know it very, 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 very well, so you'll be able to answer. All right. The next one, the third thing, I told you I have 6 things to say, and I want to be fast about it. The third thing is stay consistent. The problem most persons have is staying consistent. Honestly, they will sit down and plan. Okay, I want to do better. I want to do this. And they will plan. They will do it for that night. They do it for the next day, and then it is gone. If you are not consistent, nobody can read 10, or let's say nobody reads 10 hours daily for 3 months. Nobody. 10 hours daily. It's not about the length of time you read. Consistent 3 hours every day is good. Many persons are, there's no day I don't receive a message from strange number. I understand. My number is public. All my videos, I put my numbers out. So I'm not surprised seeing strange numbers calling. Some days, 12 midnight, you see strange numbers calling, not even message. And I always pick. So if I'm awake, I will still pick. Do you know why? Because so long as you do well, if you do well, that's my joy. Even if some of you are joining this live stream now and you're not liking, you're not clicking the like button, you've not shared this. How many of you have shared, as you join the live stream now, how many of you have shared the link to others? Please share it so others can gain from it. Now, it's not about reading 10 hours a day. Many persons have sent a message. I'm applying for so course. How many hours should I read a day? My answer is always simple. What works for one may not work for two when it comes to this situation. Know what works for you, but always stretch yourself, because until you stretch yourself, you won't know the extent you can. You are elastic, you don't know. You think you are plastic. Some of you think if you stretch yourself, you will break. And plastic material, clap for yourself. You are elastic. Stretch yourself. You won't break. But don't stretch yourself till I don't know how many of you joined my lesson when I treated elasticity, elastic limits, yield points, breaking points. Stretch yourself until you reach your elastic limit. And then you hold on. Don't go and enter yield point and you become plastic, or you continue to stretch until you enter your breaking point. You cannot regain your elasticity. You cannot. Consistent 3 hours, consistent 4 hours, consistent 5 hours is good enough. But me, I always recommend, as a JAMB bite, you are preparing for JAMB, read at least 5 hours every day. That's my own recommendation. Me, I check it. 5 hours is small, but that's the least I would recommend. The 5 hours may not be stretched. You can split the 5 hours, but consistent 5 hours every day, and you know what you are doing, not distracted. You get to, hey, call is coming in, just hold on. This call will cut my live stream now. Is for that, I'm supposed to have jam class with my physical students this night. So after this, I'm going there. All right. So avoid half knowledge. I've mentioned that. Stay consistent. So try to stay consistent. Then the next one, the fourth one, first answer is often correct. This one works a lot too. If you've read, that's why I emphasize on reading. When you get to exam hall, your first answer is often correct. Understand this one very well. Understand what I want to say now, so you don't misquote me. If you are reading a particular question, you want to answer the particular question, you read the options. That first answer that enters your mind is often correct. It's more your brain recognizing what it has seen before that you've forgotten. Then you see, I don't know if this have happened to you before. Like you are reading the question, you read the options. The first answer just enter your mind, but as you start thinking about the question and the option, you now get confused. Oh, is it this one? Is it that one? Choose the one. That first one that entered your mind, your brain have recognized. It's just like your brain recognizing something that's seen before. First answer is often correct. I'm talking about in the case when you are confused, not you really know the answer. You know the answer is B, you are sure, but you say it's A that enter your mind first. Excellent simplifies, say choose A. You fail woefully. But first answer is often correct most times when you've read. The fourth thing is that the fourth thing? The fifth thing, JAM is more about elimination than knowing. You must not know all the answer. Use elimination method. This one is obviously wrong. Option A is out. This one is obviously wrong. Option B is out. Check the one remaining. You'll get it there. Now, the last thing, I'm rushing it because I have to leave now. JAM is easy. Stop fearing. JAM is easy. Nobody should deceive you that JAM is difficult. Sometimes we have low targets, and that's our problem. Sometimes our target is, you say, maybe some of you just target. If I score 250, I'm okay. If you target the sky, you might not get to the sky, but you fly high. That's the truth. If your target is to get to the sky, you may not get to the sky, but you fly high. If you are targeting 250, you may not even get to 250. You can even end up at 200, 210. But if your target is 390, you might not get to 390. But if your target is 390 and you're working to get 390, you might not get 390, but you will not get below 300. Target high. Don't be afraid. Put in the energy, be consistent, read. Have somebody you are accountable to, somebody that is monitoring your reading. And that's why if you've not registered for my JAM online class, you can always register to, you're accountable to me. Those persons are serious. I used to tell them, it's not joining my JAM online class does not guarantee that. Me, I will tell you, I don't mind what other person is doing online class, what they tell you. I don't care. I just tell you the truth. I don't guarantee you that once you just join my online class, you've scored 350. That's a lie. If you join and you're not serious, you fail. If you join the JAM online class, you pay me for the JAM online class too, and you don't study, you don't do what I'm asking you to do, you still fail. There's no magic to scoring. It's not as you just register for my JAMB online class, I add you to the group, you've succeeded. Lies. Some of my students, last year, most of them are already in school. Most of them already, they got what they applied for. Medicine, nursing, like that. Pharmacy, I know how many of them went got admissions for pharmacy. Why some of them too did not get admission? I will be very honest with you. If I say do this, you are doing your own, you're not reading. It's not magic. It's not magic. So you can register for my JAMB online class. Our JAMB online class hosts Mondays. I'm seeing many of them. Most persons on this live stream are already on my JAMB online class. Some registered today. In fact, before I start this live stream now, some persons registered, which I'm yet to add them. I'll add them after this JAMB online, this live stream. My JAMB online class holds Mondays to Fridays, 6 p.m. and 9 p.m. daily. 6 p.m. we have a video lesson. Then any topic we treat in that video lesson by 6 p.m. By 9 p.m. on the WhatsApp group, we do brainstorming. That is past questions from different years. Past questions from different years on that topic. The essence is any topic we've treated, that is, you should be sure that you can answer questions on it. That's the essence. Then I have announced on the WhatsApp group today that next week, Saturday, is Excellent Simplified JAMB mock. So I'll be giving you a mock exam. On the group chat, on the WhatsApp group chat, I'll be telling you more about that. But next week, Saturday, we'll be having mock exam. The purpose of the mock exam is to know your strength, to know how prepared you are. So if you can score well in that JAMB mock that I'm going to give you, that's the JAMB mock for those persons that are on my JAMB online class. If you can score well, that one will help you to rate yourself, how prepared you are. I'm already seeing in the comment section, those persons that want to register for the JAMB online class, you can chat me up on WhatsApp. Once you register, I'll add you up and send you previous lessons you've missed so far. So you can chat me up on WhatsApp. My number is 09068394581. Excellent Simplified. 09068394581. Just chat me up on WhatsApp, and once you register, I'm going to add you up to the group. 09068394581. That's my phone number. I saw some questions in the comment section. If you have a question, let me use about 2 minutes to respond to questions. So if you have any question to ask, drop it in the comment section. Let me respond very fast. All right, the first question here. So please, I have a question. Last year, I went for JAMB and I generated profile code, though I did not write because I'm underage. Am I going to use that profile code for last year? Yes, so long as you've generated profile code, your profile code is attached to your NIN. And one NIN cannot get more than one profile code. So if you've generated profile code before now, that's the same profile code you are going to use, whether you wrote to the JAMB or not. All right, any other question? I'm heading to my physical class now. Any other question? If you have any, please, those persons on my JAMB online group, please. Our class starts by 8 o'clock and it's almost time for our class. Then brainstorming still holds today by 9 p.m. Brainstorming hosts, the class is by 8, so brainstorming hosts on the group by 9 p.m. If there's any adjustment, I'll let you know on the group chat. So any questions, just drop as I leave. Done. I'm leaving the office, so please, when you're done, lock. All right. I think, bye, everyone. Let's end it here.